What's up, Super Players? It's your homie C-Rod, and in today's video, I got another tournament battle for you. And I am actually playing on the right side, C-Rod, which is me. I'm playing Demigra, and I start off tossing out one black energy, using that black energy for the Kai that allows me to draw one, and is a very useful blocker. On the left side, we got Alpha Saiyan tossing out one yellow energy. He's going in with an attack, and I'm like, oh shoot, I'm Demigra over here. I ain't got no energies. I'm gonna have to take this hit. You know, I have no energies at all, so I go from 8 to 7. I'm like, oh, that hurt. And I'm really trying to win out here, guys, because this is a tournament battle. Alpha Saiyan's trying his best, too. We are out here for the W's because we are in a tournament, and we are literally thinking about the best play and best move. That's why right here, I'm like, all right, what am I going to do? I was thinking heavily on what play I should, go with when it comes to my energy, and it was between the Demigra or the Poutine. I'm like, damn, and I threw out the Demigra because I did have the Poutine in hand, so I could search out, Demigra. So I attack with my Demigra. I dropped 3. Since they were all black, I get a draw. So that's very useful. Now I got overround potential, and Alpha Saiyan's gonna eat that, dropping himself down to 7. And since I did play the Vegeta, I'm like, I'm gonna go with the Poutine route because I am guaranteed to draw off of the Vegeta and get the Demigra into my hand. So I'm going to first, I think I'm using Vegeta's effect. I'm putting the Fu back under my deck, so that's what the Vegeta does. It allows me to put overround cards back into the deck and draw a card, and then the Poutine's auto activates. I get to search for a Demigra. I got 2 Demigras in there, it looks like, and yup, I got a Demigra. Boom, there is the Demigra, and this is a roughly. I was about to say it's budget. It's not really that budget. Well, the Vegeta regulators only cost like $6 or $8 right now. So Demigra's meta, and it's not broken meta. And I pass turn. I just get myself the Demigra with the overwhelm. I get a draw, and it back to Alpha Saiyan. Alpha Saiyan finally draws into his dual color energy, which is very useful for him because now he could actually get the Dr. Mew and the baby play for free. So what is Alpha Saiyan gonna do here? It's 7 to 7. It's tied up. Baby Vegeta, no joke, a very powerful deck. That's all he does. He doesn't even swing at me. I have no idea what Alpha Saiyan was thinking right there. But I'm like, all right, don't swing at me. Stall me out. I'm gonna drop 3 with Demigra's ability. And since they were all black, I get a draw. And now every time I activate Overrealm, that regulator's gonna activate and put cards back into my deck and draw. So I use 1 energy to Overrealm 3 for the Xeno Trunks, and Xeno Trunks allows me to, search my deck and add myself and play myself vanilla battle card, and it gains critical. But I get the Vegeta regulator's ability off as well, so that's why I just drew a card. And then I'm searching my deck. I'm like, oh my god, do I not have him? Oh my god, I was like, no, I do. I whiffed big time. Oh, but I found one. Never mind, I did find one. I was like, no, it sucks to whiff with that overall Trunks. That's why I run 4 and 4 of the vanillas and the Xeno Trunks overround card. So now I get a 20k vanilla on field, and I'm gonna pressure him with a 20k crit because he gained critical for the turn. And this is very, very powerful. Alpha Saiyan takes the hit, and he's dropped down to 6. And I'm like, all right, this is good for me. This is looking good, really, really, really good for me. This is looking really good for me. I got a field on. I'm like, should I pressure him? And then I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go with another Kai that allows me to draw a card and have an extra block on the field just in case he, brings out a big baby that pops, and minuses my little 5K's power, and then they die. So I'm like, you know what? Get another reinforcement for backup. I'm looking. I got 5 in the warp, I think. And what is he gonna do? 4, 5, 6. Alpha Saiyan's at 6. I am at 7. So right now, look at my field, guys. I am building a big field, and he just tosses energy past turn. It looks like Alpha Saiyan's probably bricking big time. Like right now, Baby Vegeta's probably bricking. I'm not really pressuring him too hard. I'm not giving him his hand resources. So I'm going to attack with Demigra yet again. drop 3, and draw 1 card. And this is where I'm just taking full advantage, and I draw into a regulator, guys. Another regulator. Alpha Saiyan's gonna take that hit, drop himself down to 5. Right now it just looks like Alpha Saiyan's just trying to find his pieces. I play another regulator because I'm like, you know what, I am gonna plus right now. I'm gonna do over round 3 those 3 cards that I just dropped with the Demigra, and then that Trunks allows me to, you know, give him a double strike crit if I actually want to. And on top of that, the regulators activate every time I overwhelm. So 1 regulator activates, and I gotta do them 1 at a time. So I'm gonna put those 2 cards under my deck, draw a card, and the regulators are so powerful because of the fact that, you know, it stops the Demigra from killing itself. So it looks like I activated both the regulators. That's why I drew 2 and I put 2 under. Then he activates Topo on me. I'm like, no, Topo. Why? That's why he stayed all his energies active, because he wanted to drop the Topo. I have no response for the Topo, and then I end my turn. I'm like, holy cow, this is where I'm about to get wrecked. I still got 7 lives, so I'm like, if he's really trying to do the big Omega final push with baby Vegeta, I got energies, I got life. I'm at a pretty healthy point. You know, I'm not in like deadly range for him to do a big play. He's attacking me, and I'm gonna combo out of that leader ability. He's gonna take a life, drop himself down to 4, restand his leader, and he's gonna go in with another attack. I'm like, oh shoot. I do have the Mass Saiyan, the Black Mass Saiyan on the field, and that one prevents him from, oh, I take the hit. So I go from 7 to 6. And the Black Mass Saiyan prevents him from playing Dr. Miyu's onto the field unless he drops a certain amount of battle cards. So that Black Mass Saiyan's also helping me keep him bricked, so he does not draw into his big pieces unless he drops a good amount of cards if he plays the Dr. Miyu for free with the Dr. Miyu's auto. So that Black Mass Saiyan is putting in mad freaking work, guys. Mad work. And if he awakens and tries to play out that Pan, he's also going to be forced to drop. So I am at a pretty healthy state. 4, 5. I'm at 6 lives, guys. I got hella energy. I got time regulators. I got 2 cards in the drop. So I'm like, how could I do the ultimate push right now? The ultimate overround push. So I'm like, you know what? I think I'm going to go with some more pressure. So I'm going to start off attacking the Topo, trying to remove his field. Topo dies. So I'm like, yes, I got rid of the Topo. And I'm like, all right. I'm going to attack the leader with my Demigra, since my Demigra could still technically pressure him. I'm going to drop 3 since they were all black. I get a draw on top of that as well. And I drew into another time regulator. And it's looking like Alpha Saiyan drops himself down to 3, and there goes another time regulator. And then I'm gonna use 1 for another overround Trunks. So then I'm like, I got overround 3. Search my deck for another critical. I actually had another target, guys, and this is gonna be so clutch because I got 3 time regulator Vegetas. So I'm gonna put 1, 2 to activate the first Vegeta. I'm gonna go in sequence this time because last time I just did both of them at the same time. I put 2 under and I draw a card. I'm gonna put the other Vegeta's ability to work. You know, another regulator puts another 2 overround cards back into the bottom of my deck, and I draw a card, which is so much plussing big time. And then the last one, I put another 2 back into my deck, and I draw a card. I'm like, dang, I have all the good cards back into my deck, and this is gonna prevent me from milling out with my unawakened leader. So it's super big time plussing. And I draw into a super combo, so I'm like, heck yeah. And then I'm going with another 20k crit, and he drops another Topo. I'm like, gosh darn it, I hate Topo. So freaking strong. It literally prevents me from doing anything. Wow, that sucks big time. Topo is so freaking good. And Alpha Saiyan left himself to 3 lives. just so he could actually awaken on his own. Very, very clutch plays by Alpha Saiyan. And I'm gonna have to pass my turn. Topo literally stops my entire line of plays. I was gonna pressure him like no other, and Topo just, like, you know, secured that little blanket for him. So now he has a good amount of energies too to bust a crazy move. Now he's attacking me with his, you know, leader. I'm like, all right, I'm at 6 lives right now. I got super combos in hand. I got a freaking fat hand right now. I got 3 super combos. I'm like, you know what, I'm a combo out of that. I do not want to drop anything lower than 6. He's gonna drop himself from 3 to 2. Alpha Saiyan's going into that awakened state, and he's gonna pressure me with a Topo. And I'm like, all right, what could I do here? I think, I don't remember what I do here. It's 20k. I think I'm gonna use a blocker, if I'm not mistaken. And I have another time regulator. I'm about to get the whole playset on board, guys. I'm like, oh shoot, 20k attack. What could I do? It looks like I said no counters, so I'm gonna have to combo out of this. I have a super combo going to 20, and then I am going to combo out 25k. Survived that Topo attack. Now let's see what Alpha Saiyan does. This is his big hoorah final Hadouken play right now. This is where he's supposed to, you know, deal some massive damage, because it is his awakening turn. So it's looking like he's gonna use, oh, never mind, he's not gonna use. I don't know what he's gonna do, guys. It's looking pretty dangerous for Alpha Saiyan right now. He's looking at his drop. He's like, what big play could I go with? What is the big final play that Alpha Saiyan's gonna go with? And he brings out the secret rare. Damn. So he has that crazy ability of either minusing my leader by 30,000 and he stays on field, or I lose 3 lives. And I told him you could have the minusing ability, and his offering ability took off, and that's why I dropped myself down to 5. Whoops. I dropped myself down to 5, and I crit it because I did not want him to draw any cards off of that offering. He's going to awaken. He brings out the pan, but he's forced to drop 2 cards because of the Mass Saiyan. So that's how I got him. Like, the Mass Saiyan is like a little, like assassin in the sides. Like, people forget about him, and then he's forced to, you know, drop 2 cards on top of playing the pan. So my leader is minus 30k right now, guys, and he just forced me to drop a card with that overwhelmed Toa, and then he awakened, and that leader gains a 5k because of Toa, but I'm gonna use a blocker. So I survived the first attack. I'm like, my leader is minus 30,000, guys, so I'm at negative 20,000 right now, guys. And I'm like, oh shoot, it's a dual attack. He's attacking me with a 20k because he gains 5k because of Toa. I'm like, all right, I got negates, I got super combos. What could I do here? I really did minus him a lot in hand with the Mass Saiyan, but I'm trying to survive this Omega play that Alpha Saiyan just brought out onto the field out of nowhere. I'm like, holy cow. And I take this because it's too much, and I go from 5 to 4, guys. I'm like, holy cow. He still gets another swing with Toa. That's a 15k, and I'm at negative 20 power right now. I gotta survive this. I'm like, negative 20. All right, I'm going to negative 10. I'm gonna try to out combo that 15k attack. So I go with 2 super combos. So I go from negative 20 to 0 combo power. So I'm at 0 power right now. I gotta go above 15k. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna have to combo out of this big old attack. I'm not dropping myself down to 3. So I combo going to 5k base power. So I'm at 5k base power right now, guys. 5 freaking k. And I did 2 super combos. And then I'm gonna use another energy to go in with 15k. So there you go. I am surviving. I'm at base power and 20k. I survived that 15k attack to my negative 30, and I go to 20k power, and I'm like, boom, comboed out of that, even though my leader was minus something. And then he still has his secret rare that's a 40k attack that could potentially kill me right now, and he could restand it with the pan. The pan is still on board as well, and he's going in and try to kill my Trunks. So it looks like he knows he cannot kill me. I'm gonna activate my power ball, a power burst, and this negate lets me get a 1-drop from the drop, and I get myself the Supreme Kai, which is a very amazing 1-drop that, you know, allows me to draw and block, which is very clutch. So I survive that attack. I keep the Trunks from dying. He's gonna use the ability to restand his secret rare. I can't believe I just survived a -30 secret rare, you know, awakened dual attack boosted up leader. That's freaking insane. I had like Ultra Instinct right there, and I survived all those broken plays. And now look at my field. It's not looking good for Alpha Saiyan. He does have the dual colors active, so I smell another Topo coming into the mix. Hopefully not, though. Hopefully not, and I can actually finish the job. I'm gonna start off using 4 energies to overwhelm 8. I think I'm doing the big play, and I bring out my boom, my big final finisher play. I bring out the Fu, Banisher Fu. Every time he activates a skill, I get to force my opponent to warp 1 card out of their hand, and then I get 1 Vegeta Regulator's ability going off. I put it under my deck, and I draw a card, and then I'm gonna activate the other Vegeta, put 2, you know, battle cards under my deck, and I'm going straight for the super combos, because if I keep stacking these cards under my deck, I'm definitely gonna draw into them again. And then the last regulator, put 2 more battle cards under my deck. I think this is the reason I was able to survive that big -30k secret rare final bazooka attack that Alpha Saiyan did. I was able to survive because of these Vegeta regulators that just put cards back into my deck and allowed me to draw into a lot of cards, giving me enough combo power to survive those broken plays. So as you guys just saw, I overwhelmed. Now I have the Banisher Fu, that's a finisher on its own. I activated 3 Vegeta regulators that drew me 3 cards, so I got a pretty fat hand, and every time my opponent activates ability, he's forced to warp a card out of his hand. Alpha Saiyan only got 2 cards in his life, so I'm gonna start off by attacking with the leader. Does he have a Topo? It doesn't look like he has a Topo. No Topo to be found, and I draw a card with Demigra's ability. I'm going to awaken during the battle step. I wanted to just activate Demigra's auto to put and fuel the drop area. So now I am awakened, so I can have a 15k attack going to the leader instead of a 10k attack. Just a little bit more pressure, you know what I'm saying? And then it looks like I say no combos, 15k attack to Alpha Saiyan. And now if Alpha Saiyan activates super combos, he's forced to warp a card out of his hand as well. So it's looking like he just combos out of that attack. I'm using my leader Demigra's ability to put 3 from the warp into my drop area, and then I'm gonna use 2 energies, guys. Here comes a big Omega play because I can't overwhelm. Oh, and I play out another Vegeta, and then I'm gonna use 1 energy for the Fu. Overwhelm 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 in the drop. I'm gonna overwhelm, and then I get 1 Vegeta regulator, and I'm gonna warp the blocker out of, you know, out of the field, warp it out of its freaking zone, and then I get that last Vegeta's ability to draw a card. I got a double strike. He's at 2 lives. I'm gonna attack. If he activates a negate, he's gonna have to warp 1 card out of his hand. So I'm going in with a double strike, so he does not get an extra, like, you know, just to finish off the job. He only has 3 cards in hand, and that's it. If he super combos, he's not gonna be able to get anything, and he takes the 2 hits, dropping himself to 0, and that's how I took the game, guys. Hit it up in the comment section below if you guys like this battle. I survived the secret rare. Tune in to Wednesdays we live stream these type of battles. This was from the tournament scene. We live stream battles on our channel on Wednesdays at the tournament. So if you guys want to check us out, Twitch is where we are on Wednesday nights, 8 p.m. Pacific time. Expect tournament battles like this one. So like we always say, y'all stay super.